Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff and today we're going to review the mobile construction crane. Now, city's my favorite, but within city, construction is actually one of my favorites because many times at shows, if I'm not ready to display a building or something, I will get as far as I can because sometimes, you got money and you got time constraints. You just throw construction equipment around it and, well, it looks like it's done. But it's not. Then the next show I can go a little further or finish it. Anyway, I've used it many times as a crutch, so I really enjoy the construction. And not only that, construction's cool. I mean, who doesn't like driving by construction, taking a look at it? Anyway, this is set number 60409, and it was just released about 2 months ago. It's $109.99, 1,116 pieces. That is quite a bit in this little thing right here, and 4 minifigures. All right. We're going to review this. So this is what we do. We're going to go over dimensions, both in standard and metric. Then we're going to go over the minifigures, and then we're going to, from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best, we're going to evaluate value, creativity, playability, ease of build, and the part out value. And then we're going to do a 6th ranking where we take the overall average of those 5 scores and tell you what I think of it. Also, we've got a little bit more to go over today than usual. Lego, this is not their first attempt at a mobile crane or a crane at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and review that. And also, this is not the first time Lego's done an outhouse. So we'll review the couple sets that I know of that have them. There might be more than what I know. But anyway, let's go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and then let's jump in the review. Just remember, every one of these videos are Enzo approved. For the dimensions, this thing is 6.5 inches wide, 21 inches long, and it's 4 3/4 inches from here to here height. If you're on the metric system, what that means for you, that means that it's 16.5 centimeters by 53.5 centimeters by 12 centimeters. As far as the figures go, there are 4 included in the set. However, I checked my sources. There's nothing, even though this thing's been out like 2 months. So we have this guy here. It's got headphones and a wrench. We've got this gal here with her safety glasses and a ponytail. We've got another gal. She's the architect with the blueprints in her hands, which I do like that, by the way. And last but not least, we got this guy with a cheesy little grin on his face, like he's up to something. Those are the 4 minifigures. It does come with 1 hair. I'm not sure who that belongs to because we've got 2 guys that don't have hair. But anyway, that's not important. Let's go over value. Well, to start off, this set retails for $109.99, 1,116 pieces, which is 9.9 cents a piece. As you know, the old benchmark used to be 10, but after the price increase, about 12 is normal. So this is below, so that's great. It's a great start. But what I don't like is the stickers. And I really don't like the stickers because the stickers, most of them, it would have been extremely easy, in my opinion, for Lego just to print these, and I wish they would have. Because on the secondhand market, you're going to find these things crooked. Heck, you might even find it crooked on my sets. I have trouble putting them on. And that's why I don't like them. They're hard for me to do. And yes, I do use the trick where you stick it on the end of one of these and you do it. And sometimes I still manage to mess it up. So I'm not a fan of stickers. So instead of being a 10 out of 10, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Creativity, well, that's a different story. This thing's functional. You can do this, and that moves the crane here, and of course it doesn't want to work because I said that. And actually, let me go ahead and let's just open this thing completely out. I find this crane to be very realistic. They have the stabilizing booms here. I don't know what they're officially called, but they come out, and when they come out, they help stabilize the crane so that when you use it, it has a wider base so the center of gravity is not too tall, and this dang thing don't flip over on you. Now, they did provide these, so you pop them in just like that, and you're not going to be able to see the other side, but I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, so you have that. The other thing you have is this crane does extend. And it extends more than one area. In fact, when you do this, oh, I'm gonna have to put it down because you won't be able to see it. So you, oh, I guess I need to release this guy here. Release the Kraken, right? All right. Ah, as you can see, it does have a little bit of difficulty. And I don't know why, because I threaded this thing exactly how they told me to. So, oh, and that's right. I forgot to, that's why it's not holding. These things right here are meant to do this. So it does hold. So let's go ahead and use that. And then you can extend this boom. You can extend the boom pretty dang far. And it turns red, which I like. You'll see that here in a second. Oh, no, it does not. It stops. Well, when we were building it, the end of this does have red. So if you see red, normally that means you're angry. In this case, it means danger, don't go any further. But yes, I do really like this crane. And I don't know why this isn't working, because like I said, I threaded exactly how they said. So maybe there's something else wrong with it, but it'll go up, it just won't go down. And yes, this does swivel, just like a real one does as well. So, and I like the counterweights here. I would have liked it a little bit better on the creativity if they would have used the weighted bricks like they have in the old boats. That would have been really cool, because as you see, it wants to pull forward. And if I had a load on this, it's going to pull even more forward. So having that, I mean, they have this for show, but functionality is not there. So I wish they would have done that. But I'm not going to knock anything off of it, because overall the creativity's here and also the playability's here too. I mean, you've got a cab here for 2 people in the front. You've got a cab here for the guy controlling the crane part. So basically you've got everything you need here to have a crane. So I'm going to give both creativity and playability a 10. On the playability side, I love the outhouse. I'm all for potty or bathroom humor, as they say. And Lego's been doing more bathrooms. The first bathroom I ever noticed was in the Pet Shop Modular, which has been years ago now. But as far as construction, they've come out with porta potties, these portable ones, in 2 different sets. And the first one was in 2006. And that was the construction building crane, which I do own, by the way. It's set number 7905, 721 pieces, and 3 minifigures. And it originally retailed for $69.99. Here's a picture of it. And as you can see, that blue thing is the outhouse. And then the other one that has a porta potty is set number 60073, released in 2015, 233 pieces, 2 minifigures, and it retailed for $24.99. And here's a picture of that set, which I also own. All right, so now that we have playability and creativity and value out of the way, let's talk about ease of build. This thing comes with 1 booklet. It's very simple, 355 steps. And basically, what I wanted to tell you is that's about 9 pieces per step, which is kind of a lot. And plus the threading of this, and keep in mind that I do this based off of my granddaughter doing it. She's 6 years old. So I'm gonna put ease of build at 6. It's kind of on the low side for most of them that I do. And that is basically, yeah, the threading is a little difficult, even though I threaded it right, it's still not working 100% right. But anyway, as far as the part out value, I'm gonna give it a 5. And here's the reason why. There's some good pieces here, don't get me wrong, but using the string's kind of hard and another thing. Using this little drill piece right here on the underside is also kind of hard to do. There's a lot of things that, unless you're building another vehicle or a construction piece of equipment, it would be hard to use somewhere else. So I'm only gonna give the part out a 5 out of 10. And if you average that all out, that's an 8.0 out of 10, which is not a bad score. This is still a worthy buy, and if you like your construction, I recommend it, and if you got the money, I recommend it. So it's a good buy. Now, on the other side of this, there are other mobile cranes that Lego's done. This is certainly not the first one. The first one that I own, not the first one they came out with, because I don't know how far back that goes, but the next following 7 sets that are mobile cranes, I own. Now, I don't have them all available, so I'm going to show you pictures of these. The first one was the mobile crane, came out in 1986. It is set number 6361, 152 pieces and 1 minifigure. The second one, it came out in 1989, 3 years later, has 152 pieces and 2 minifigures, and it is set number 1489, and it's called the Mobile Car Crane. And it actually came with a little 4-stud car, and as you'll see in the picture here in a second. But the main thing I like about that one is it has a metal hook, which very few sets ever had a metal hook. I know there's more than one, but this particular one had, the hook is metal, which is kind of hard to destroy. I guess it's possible, but it's hard. Love that set. That was one of my favorites. We had set number 7249, which is the XXL mobile crane. 2 minifigures, 518 pieces, and here's a picture of that. Next, in 2009, we had set number 7632, and it's called the Crawler Crane. I'm kind of cheating on that one. It's not technically a mobile crane the same as this. It has a track instead of wheels, but it is mobile, so I decided to include it, and I do own it, so why not? And here's a picture of that. And then also the same year we had 7633, which is a construction site which came with a mobile crane that is more compact than this one, but it's still a good one, and the whole entire thing was 878 pieces and 5 minifigures. Next, we have set number 42009, and it's 2,607 pieces, and it's called the Mobile Crane MK2. And that one there is a biggie, came out in 2013. It's not really minifigure scale, but I still like it, and I own it, so we'll have a picture of it here. Last but not least, just 2 years ago in 2022, 340 pieces, 2 minifigures, a mobile crane came out, and it had a road thing instead of an outhouse. Would have been funnier with an outhouse, and it's set number 60324. And here's a picture of it. All right, guys and gals, I appreciate you watching my video. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, leave me a comment below. Also, if you want to help the channel, here's a couple different ways. You can make a donation. PayPal link in the description. You go there, you make a donation. I'd appreciate it. Or you can head to Bricklink, also link in the description. You can buy from me. That adds to your collection, adds to my collection. It's a win-win for both of us. And I have about 800,000 pieces, and I ship within 1 business day in most cases. So if you want to do that, please do. If you don't have the financial means, I'm totally okay with that, because every time you watch a video, every subscription, every like, every comment, it all helps. So please, don't worry about it if you can't do it. I'm perfectly okay with everything else. And if you want to help out and you don't have money, or if you have money and you want to help out, doesn't matter. Here's 2 more ways. You can watch another video right after this one. If you do that, the algorithm pushes it out to more people, the channel. So please do it. Also, if you want to be in my marketing department, share a link to this video or any of my other videos on other social media platforms. And, well, you know what? That gets the word out, and I don't have money from a marketing department, so that helps me out. All right, guys, be good to each other. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on my next video.